Hello and welcome to another edition of, I hope that's not the tax assessor, but in reality this is DVD picks number 10. But yeah, well, we've got the 10th episode of picking up some DVDs, and in this one it's from it's not CEX, it's not eBay, this time it is Amazon. So I'll keep going down like the whole nostalgia thing. I was talking about this recently on a video, talking about like how for watching certain YouTubers, I watch some of the content they've put. I was maybe go back and buy certain box sets and TV shows. And I'm 23. I've got a nostalgia for the 2000s, and also the 2000s was a great time to watch cartoons because I had a lot of reruns for old ones as well. And in here, I've picked up a movie that I've not seen, but I love the absolute original. I hear this is a bad movie, but I still want to see it anyway. Another one goes towards a box set that I bought, or I say a kind of set that I bought a while ago, 2 or 3 years ago, that I've wanted the other half of. So let's get this opened up. But yeah, Amazon, really great place to buy DVDs, even really old ones, which I always forget was something you could do. You can pretty much type in any movie you want. I didn't realize like you could get physical copies of these old movies from Amazon. In my dumb head, I just assumed they'd only be selling the most recent stuff. But let's open it. I've just unboxed these and I didn't realise one was a special edition. That's even cooler. But first thing we got, and yes, we're continuing the Scooby-Doo theme. Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island. So Zombie Island's like iconic in the Scooby-Doo fandom for being part of a big reason the franchise got its whole, rebirth in the late 90s. Like without Zombie Island, we wouldn't have got, and those other kind of movies that came out, but Zombie Island's the main one. It's part of like 4 movies that came out between 98 and 2001. And, thanks to that, it's the reason we got the live action Scooby-Doo movies in 2002 and 2004. And we got What's New Scooby-Doo, which kind of takes it to where we are. Like, without all this, the last, 25 years of Scooby-Doo stuff doesn't happen. And this movie is Return to Zombie Island, which came out, I think, 2019? We're looking here for the year in the back. See, there you go. You can probably see it. Yeah, 2019. And I've heard nothing but bad things about this movie. But I still want to see it. My curiosity makes me want to watch this. So I'm going to pick it up for that reason. I have a lot of nostalgia for Scooby-Doo. See, here's the thing, right? I have a lot of nostalgia for many properties, franchises. But with some of those franchises, I'll watch the newer episodes. I will watch the newest thing with those. But Scooby-Doo is a weird case, right? My nostalgia for that ends after 2012, 2013. There's anything that came after the release of, anything that came after 2013 doesn't really interest me. Like the last Scooby-Doo property that interested me or thing was Mystery Incorporated, which I do want to get a box set for, or volumes. So I typically don't buy anything that came out after that. So anything before 2013 I will buy, because when I was a kid they would show reruns of it on TV and stuff like Scooby-Doo Where Are You, all that kind of stuff. So this is a rarity, this is 2019, this is 6 years after I kind of stopped paying attention. And then in 2022 I got sucked right back in. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm going to open this up. I doubt you get any posters or anything, but we make a thing of opening these on these videos, so let's get this up because you can see the plastic film still on it. Right, there we go. But again, I've not seen this movie. I've not heard anything good about it, but I just want to see it regardless. And nope, it's pretty much just the disc. But if you want special things, this thing is something I get out a whole thing looking for one of these. So what I'm about to show you is not the thing I've purchased, but released it. So maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, I picked up this Diamond Collection, Hanna-Barbera, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The complete first and second seasons. Now, this ran from 1969 to 1970. And then in the late 70s, you had the Scooby-Doo show. But that doesn't seem to have... This is just based on my research, I could be wrong. Doesn't seem to have releases as the Scooby-Doo show. So the way that kind of worked out and the way that released was 16 of the episodes from that were released as Scooby-Doo Where Are You Season 3. So some of those other episodes were moved into other things. And I didn't realise that until recently, so I've bought this. And it's even cooler because it's the complete 50th anniversary edition, so it's from 2019, of Scooby-Doo. 60 episodes, 2 discs, 50th anniversary, and I really do like this cover we get with this. I'm not a fan of the fact that those stickers are on there, and I don't feel brave enough to attempt to pull them off. There's a description kind of there that might explain what I'm on about. Originally aired as part of Scooby's All-Star series, these rarely seen fabulous Scooby-Doo were Are Adventures are... I don't know what that word says. And his miswritten blah, 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 blah. Right. Yeah, it's basically like a continuation, but this is a sleeve that opens, so let's open it up. You know, I am weirdly struggling to get this out. It is in there tight. Turns out those stickers on the sleeve are connected to those stickers, which, that annoys me. But yeah, I'm very happy to get this. I like how premium this feels. Now, this Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island, this sent me back $4.99, right? The movies, you can find those on Amazon for dumb cheap. I'm probably going to pick up a few other ones that I'm missing. This cost me £20, but it's like the special edition box set. I'm happy with that. See, with the older cartoon series, unless I don't have a choice, do not plan to pick them up on Blu-ray, because I kind of like having them in their original quality. Right, let's open up. Oh yeah, this one's got the film on it still, eh? Right, so let's have a look in here then. Oh, look at those discs. I mean, obviously, why was I expecting a further on it? So each is like 8 episodes, and that's what you get behind. That is literally poking through. All right, okay then. And you get the slip that says what episodes are on disc 1, as well as what's on disc 2. But I'm really happy to get this. Ah, that's perfect. I have it all. Yeah, I'm very glad I've got these. Again, you'll probably get a video on here of all the Scooby-Doo related stuff I have, because it's one of those like nostalgic collection kind of things. But I'll see you guys later on.